Well, hello, Gemini. Welcome to your March reading. Hope you are amazing. I'm doing fantastic. So, we are going to jump into your reading. As you know, I do not play around. So, let's see what we have for you. Okay. So, we're starting off with the vampire and the upright. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Not necessarily bad, but we'll get into that. There's someone that's on your mind or something that's on your mind. Okay. And fellow travelers, support is all around you. Okay. So it feels a little hectic that someone or something is on your mind so heavily that it feels like it's kind of all you can think about or all that's like in your headspace right now. But it's there for a reason. Um, It's like this thing is here to help you. This person is here to help you, okay? But I almost feel like there's a little warning to it. Not like the person is bad or the situation is bad, but more like you need to keep your eye on the prize more. Okay, but we'll get into it some more. Okay, so we have yin and yang, DNA karma. Interesting. Victim mentality, sweat lodge, the honoring path, and instinct. Okay. Um okay. Uh I feel like this thing or this person is like another half. Okay. And I'm not talking like your person. I'm talking about like you need this person in your life at the moment. You need this situation in your life at the moment. Okay. It's there or they're there to fix something or to kind of facilitate something in your life. Okay. And I see you're going through sort of like a spiritual transformation, like inviting something in that's bigger than you or something that you don't quite understand at the moment. Um, and you're learning how to let things happen or let a person in. Okay. Because I feel like it's messing with sort of some karmic energy that you have going on. Like maybe you don't trust people or you don't trust love or you don't trust the situation that you can't see fully. Whatever this is, Gemini, it feels like you need to look beyond yourself or beyond your situation because this is bigger than you are. Um but the problem with that kind of energy is you almost when something is conflicting with your morals and values as they are right now or how you think of this thing as a bad thing or a person and you're like, I have to get it out of my life, I have to get this person out of my life, I have to get this energy out of my life so I can go back to how it was. But it's meant to be here for a reason. And I see you sort of understanding that in March with the honoring path and letting things happen or letting the chips fall as they may. Okay? So let's get into your cards. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you in March. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, Seven of Coins, Knight of Coins, Nine of Wands, Justice. Okay. Five of Coins, Page of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Lovers. So I see there being a conflict between what's right and what's wrong. Okay. And it's because you don't know. It's like something feels different, so it's wrong, you know? This is helping, so it's right. But then you're like, it's like you're having a conflict between the two. You don't know what's right or what's wrong, but you would like to do what's right. Okay. Um, it's interesting because this someone or something comes in your life and you're like, okay, this is good. It's helping me reach my goals. It's helping me um, get where I need to go. It seems like a reliable person or reliable situation to be in. But then I feel like you start to look at it like, is this good for me or am I almost being used? Or like, is this helping me? Or is this a cohabitation situation, or is this a I'm following this thing or following this person? Interesting, right? So your first interaction is to like get away from it, let it go, move it out of your life. But the problem is it's helping you reach your goals. Okay? Like it's helping you. This person is helping you. So I feel like there's this realization of like this person or this situation has come to me for a reason. And I need to open my sights to a new perspective and not just my old thought process or old feelings about things. Because when you look at the bigger picture, this person, this thing is helpful. Okay. But I feel like because it almost feels like more like because it's new or conflicts with how you used to do things that it makes you a little bit like questioning. Okay. So let's get into this some more. Mm. You've been looking for help. You've been looking for a good friend. You've been looking for a good connection and you found it. But because you've either been alone or doing things on your own for a while, or not being able to rely on anyone, or not been like having good friends or good support around you, you're questioning in March this support, this friendship, this connection. Okay. Um ooh, there's a realization that has to hit you that this person or these good feelings that you're getting is helping you reach your goals. When you feel supported, when you feel happy, when you have a community, it feels like you're able to push forward or make more happen, you know? So it's this delusion of I made this by myself. I did this by myself versus I did this with support. And it's okay to know that you were supported, even if it's emotionally. Okay. It's okay to admit that. You know, it doesn't mean that you're less of a person. But I feel like Gemini, there's a realization that you had help. Okay. And yeah. I feel like right or wrong is getting a new perspective for you. So everything is not black and white. There are shades of gray as well. And they could also be right in a situation, right? So I feel like you're getting a new perspective on what justice is, okay? In March. And this new direction will make you feel more comfortable than when you're looking at the picture as black and white. And I see you connecting with someone when it comes to love. It's like you have a person around you that chooses you and you choose them. And I feel like you're very excited about this direction and where this is going. And you're making the choice to follow love. You know, you're making the choice to choose someone because that's what you feel is right for you. Okay? All right. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Swords, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Long story short, Gemini, you don't know everything. Okay. And it's not helpful for you in March to block out new directions, new experiences, new feelings, understanding things in a new way. You don't know everything. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. I feel like this energy in March is getting you back connected with what's right, not based on any kind of doctrine, right? Not based on, oh, this is what society says is right and wrong, right? It's getting you back to what you feel is right and wrong. And you being able to make those decisions is really going to help change your life moving forward in a positive way. Okay. Um, so in March, I see you being happy. I see you having good friendships or a good friendship or being very happy um, with a person, with a group of people, with a situation. Okay. I see you being happy, connected, having a reason to sort of celebrate having something or someone. And I think that the weirdest part about it in March is you're feeling like I didn't have to work on this. Like this is coming easy, right? This is not something that I had to study up on. This is not something that I had to find. It just sort of happened. And I feel like it makes you a little bit defensive and look into the situation some more because things just feel so easy or it feels so smooth. You're like, did I miss something? Is there something I should be looking at? You know, like, is this really a happy emotion that I'm feeling? You know, is this just for the moment? What is this? Right. But you need to learn how to open yourself up to the possibilities, you know, and be open to new emotions coming from different areas that you didn't see it coming in. It's like if you feel happy, you're happy. You don't need to question you feeling happy. Okay. Just take it in and be excited that things are good for you. Okay. Um, yeah, I see you doing a lot of digging. Um, like almost testing a friendship or testing the situation. And that's more for you. And it's because you haven't really worked on it. So you're like testing it to see if it's worth it or if it's strong enough, right? But I feel like you don't understand enough about what's happening to question it or test it. So I personally, for you, would tell you not to do it, okay? Because as I said, you don't understand enough about what's going on. What's fair is fair, and what isn't. And right now, this is fair for you, okay? I feel like it's very interesting because I feel like this is a benefit of the past. Like the past was not easy, right? The past made you feel like maybe you didn't understand what was going on, or you were confused, or you didn't have everything as planned out or together as you thought. And now that it feels like it's coming together, you're questioning the coming together. But the bigger picture is what you need to think about is even though you didn't set this up and it just happens to be going your way, doesn't mean that it's bad, right? It's like explore this energy or feel this. Enjoy this moment. Don't question it so much. Um, so yeah, keep moving forward, keep going steady, keep things going the way they are. There's no need for you to try to change them. There's no reason for you to try to dig in and figure out what's going on, the ins and outs. It's more like just enjoy things as it's happening, instead of questioning it. There is an underlying fear of losing consistency. So I feel like that's where you're trying to figure out the mechanics. I'm going to call it the mechanics, Gemini, of the situation. So you know how to sort of manipulate it or, do with it as you will. But it's bringing up that you tried to do this in the past and it didn't work. So this is fate's way of coming in and sort of resolving that situation. And it also has this feeling of like, don't question what's good. It's good. It's fine. Choose to accept and go that direction, right? It's almost like a gift from the universe. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Okay. Mm, mm, okay. I want to talk about relationships first, Gemini. Okay. Um, the first thing I see is you feeling a little bit stuck. Um, I see you being a little bit stuck because you want to be defensive just because you've been through a lot, probably in love and relationships. So you're trying to sort of protect yourself. But it's interesting because there's no reason really in the relationship situation you're in to put your guard up. Okay. So if you look at it from the other person's point of view, you're just being mean. Okay. Because you're trying to protect yourself. But I don't feel any ill will. Okay. Um, it's that same story that I'm telling you of like opening up and being vulnerable enough to take a step forward with them, like a hand in hand type of step forward. Because you're happy. And I feel like it's because things are changing in a way where you're so happy that you feel like something is off. But it's really not, especially from these cards, okay? Um you want to work on the good vibes and the good energy that life is giving you right now, and that's what you need to do, okay? Stop having a fear of losing. Don't speak or affirm losing words or losing terms or negativity. It's not going to help you. Okay? Um yeah, you're afraid of losing what you're building, and you're not going to, but you're kind of speaking it or communicating it, whether it's nonverbal or verbally. In March, it's open season in March for you, Gemini. You're not really going to know what's happening. And we talked about this. Everything just feels kind of like you're not used to this. This is not the path that you've chosen. But with the King of Pentacles being here, you're solid. You're good. You can control it. Okay. So there's no need to worry. Work. Work is going very well. And it has a lot to do with you being happy. Interesting. Um, there's no need for you to do anything new. What you're doing is working. You just need to cultivate it. Spend more time. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're happy when you're working or when you're doing your job. Whether you have to play music at your desk or text this person to talk to them or whatever it is, just make sure that you're maintaining sort of a level of happiness at work. Do one project at a time. Don't think too big. And believe that you're doing the right thing. Your belief in your strength that you're doing the right thing and that you're on the right side of justice is also going to help. It's good, Gemini. Okay, so we have perception, release, and dissipating. Life is changing for you, right? And a lot of this has to do with an open heart, being happy, having a person, having a situation go very well for you. And this changes your perspective. Opening your heart, opening your emotions to the world helps you see things differently, almost in rose colored glasses if you want to see it that way. But you have to release what was the old feeling of things not working or things being bad or bad things happening to you. You have to let that go. You're not in that energy anymore. So you don't want to carry it with you. And the more that you believe this, the more that you have confidence that you're on the right side of justice, as we talked about earlier, Gemini, you'll be doing very well. Okay. But the key here really is to go in love. Follow your heart. Okay. Don't be so doubtful of yourself being happy. You can also be happy too. Okay, so I love you. And I will talk to you later. Bye bye.